Years ago, people were very concerned about people waking up to the Earth not being a spinning ball in outer space. I firmly believe that we do not live on a spinning ball. Um, it's more than likely flat. And, the diagrams and stuff that we've been given shows like a sun that goes around a stationary Earth. It sounds legit, but I'm not going to tell you what shape the Earth is because I have no idea. There's no way for me to tell even what shape my state of California looks like. So um, we all have to believe. Check this out though. These are magicians. This man that you're looking at is performing a magic trick on your mind. And he did this to a lot of people back then, and a lot of people went with it. Just watch.
Here's a map of ancient Egypt. I've inserted two sticks or obelisks, one up here in Alexandria and one down here in Syene. Now, if at a certain moment each stick casts no shadow at all, that's perfectly easy to understand, provided the Earth is flat. If the shadow at Syene is at a certain length, and the shadow at Alexandria is the same length, that also makes sense on a flat Earth. But how could it be, Eratosthenes asked, that at the same instant there was no shadow at Syene and a very substantial shadow at Alexandria? The only answer was that the surface of the Earth is curved. Not only that, but the greater the curvature, the bigger the difference in the lengths of the shadows. The sun is so far away that its rays are parallel when they reach the Earth. Sticks at different angles to the sun's rays will cast shadows at different lengths. For the observed difference in the shadow lengths, the distance between Alexandria and Syene had to be about 7 degrees along the surface of the Earth. By that I mean, if you imagine these sticks extending all the way down to the center of the Earth, they would there intersect at an angle of about 7 degrees. Well, 7 degrees is something.
Wow. So that can be explained a million different ways, but they want you thinking the only explanation is that we live on a ball, a spinning ball going thousands of miles per hour, hurtling through outer space, chasing a ginormous sun that's 93 million miles away from us, that's quadruple, quintuple, whatever the size of whatever they give us, man. It's BS. Fearless just did a video the other day that said the moon is super low, and so did I believe Karen from Unite Unscrambled channel. I believe she just did a video showing how the moon was like just overhead, and it reminds me of this time when me and my boys went to Vegas one year. Right, this is probably maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and we were on the strip, just a long night, you know how Vegas goes. And we looked up, it was probably 4 in the morning. And we looked up and the moon it looked like it was a full moon, but it looked like it was so close to us. I remember that me and my boy were just clear, we were drunk, but we were laughing about, damn, it felt like we could just take some stairs up and walk up to the moon that night. That's how close the moon felt. And, I've looked back on those type of things, those instances, and I'm like, that I feel like that was more of our intuition telling us something, that is a close object. And they want you to think it's 250,000 miles away from us, and it's an object that's it's a round spherical rock in outer space. You could land on it and play golf on it and all types of shit. But it's more than that. To me, it does seem like it's its own source of light. It just looks like a light source in the sky to me. What it is, I have no idea. But we've been lied to. But yeah, and then I remember I was taking a flight to another state, and it was a nighttime flight. And I remember it was another full moon night. And I looked out the airplane window, and I promise, man, that moon just looked like it was, like I could reach out and touch it. Like, that's how close it looked. They want to perform these magic tricks on you all the time. And You see where I started this video? Right about here. That means it was like 2.5 minutes of fluff. Look at this. I'm just gonna fast forward. But it was just 2.5 minutes of like production, you know? Look at this. With music, with dramatic music in it. All this. That's part of the magic trick that lures you in. And you would think, man, they wouldn't just go through these lengths to tell us a lie. But oh yes, they will. More to come.